to another video, and today I will be reviewing the Wings mod. So this mod is for Minecraft 1.12.2. So if you have Minecraft Forge and it's not 1.12.2, well, if it's higher than 1.12.2, it won't really work with this mod. So basically what this mod does is it adds 9 craftable wings that you can use, and it's really cute, and it's kind of like Elytra but cheaper. So basically I'll go over some stuff that you need to use to craft the actual wings, show you the wings, fly with them, and show you some other stuff. So for a certain type of wing, you probably know what it is, hint hint, you will need some bat blood. And basically, to get bat blood, you will need a bat, most obviously. Basically, you click on a bat with the bottle, and it should give you some bat blood. So, yeah. The next thing is the Amethyst over here. Super cool. So you'll need this to craft some wings as well. And the ore looks like this. You can find this probably as much as you can find a diamond. Sorry, I phrased that weirdly, but this ore is as rare as diamonds, I'm sure, I think. And it can be mined with an iron pickaxe or above, like this. So you'll receive an amethyst. The next thing, which is very, very important, is this fairy dust. And basically, what this does is helps you make your wings, obviously, and it looks like this. The ore looks like this. I believe you can find it's as rare as coal. It can be mined with a stone pickaxe or above. So, yep, you've got yourself some fairy dust. Now, I've sorted the wings into 2 different categories. The ones that flutter, which are these 4, and then the ones that flap, which are these 5. So, basically, these are the Monarch butterfly wings. They can be crafted like this, as I told you. You will need fairy dust, and you'll also need a diamond and 4 gold for every for every pair of wings that you craft, and then everything will be alternating on the sides depending on what type of wings you will craft. So this is a crafting recipe for the Monarch butterfly wings, and the Monarch butterfly wings look like this in your inventory. You can either equip them by clicking like this, or put them in your chest plate slot. On your back, the Monarch wings look like this, and from the front, well, they don't look too good, but you can see that they're sort of going inwards and outwards, like that when you are not flying. And to fly, what you want to do is press R, space, then W. And you can just control where you're going, just the same as you can control where you're going when you're walking, except you're flying. And as you can see, the wings flutter on my back like that. And flutter, 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 flutter. And to stop flying, you can either hit the ground and you won't actually take fall damage, or press R. And there's one thing that I wanted to tell you guys, is that when you're using the wings, your hunger will go down quicker than usual, I think. And then it will force you to fall. So just make sure you're bringing food if you're ever traveling far with your wings. So, yeah, those were the Monarch butterfly wings. The next wing is just these blue butterfly wings, and they look sort of similar to the Monarch butterfly, and they're crafted really similarly. The crafting recipe for these is just some lapis or blue dye and black dye on the side. Then the same thing that you would see for the Monarch butterfly wings and every other wing that you could possibly make. So when the butterflies are in your inventory, this is what it looks like. When you're holding it, it looks like this. And when you equip them, they look like this. From the back, they look like this. And they have the same animation as the butterfly, as the Monarch butterfly wings. And when you fly, which is again R, W in space, they look like this. Very, very pretty, fluttering, flapping. Oh, yes, I also wanted to show you the other way that you could land. Besides the graceful thing, just pressing R, you could also just, ow. But you do not take fall damage when you're wearing these wings, like I've said before, so I can just stop flying. I'm not doing anything. And you go slower when you fall, and you do not hit yourself. So these are really, really, really nice. So the next pair of wings are the slime wings. Let me just put these back. Slime wings look like this. So these are crafted with slime balls in just the same old fashion. And they look like this when you're holding them in your inventory. I'll just equip these really quickly. And this is what it looks like from the front. And this is what it looks like from the back. Still doing that same animation. And when you fly with these wings, they are doing the same animation as the other ones, but they are slime wings texture. And yeah, there's nothing much to that. So the next pair of wings are still the same animation, and these are the fairy wings. So basically how you craft these is the same stuff that you would regularly do. The gold, the fairy dust, the tulip, and the oxide daisy, and then you would get yourself some fairy wings. This is what it looks like when it's in your inventory. And then when you equip it, it looks like this on your back. These look pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And then when you fly with them, they are still doing that same flapping animation as you've seen earlier. Okay, so the next pair of wings are actually my favorite of all time, even though I do really, really like the blue butterfly wings. These are the angel wings. So this is what it looks like in your inventory. And you craft these with the regular stuff, the gold, the fairy dust, and the diamond, but you have the feathers on the sides. So this is what it looks like when you equip it. It doesn't do any animation when it's on your back, sadly. Only when you're flying does it do an animation. But these are very angelic. I love these wings. But yeah, when you start flying, well, when I'm flying, you'll notice that these wings aren't doing the same thing. They're kind of flapping up and down. You'll notice that if I do this properly, they should start to glide like this and stop really flapping and stuff. And now they're back to flapping. Also, something really cool about the wings that have this animation is when you are landing like this, it kind of flutters on the sides, if you can see that. I'll try this again. See? Flutter like that. We'll flap in a cool way, I guess. So those were the angel wings. And then the next ones are the bat wings. And these use some bat blood, like I showed you guys earlier. And this is what it looks like in your inventory when you equip them. they look like this on your back. They're not the most flattering thing for my skin, but they could look pretty cool on somebody else. So when you start flying, they'll do the same flapping animation as you've seen the angel wings do, but they have a different texture. And when you want to land, they also do that cool fluttering thing. Oh, I forgot to take them off and back. Next are the evil wings, and we're getting to the expensive side. So the evil wings are crafted with an emerald and an amethyst. And again, these are as rare as diamonds, so they're quite hard to find. But you'll just do the regular thing, an emerald and an amethyst to get these evil wings. They look pretty cool and pretty demonic. They're basically the angel wings, but textured different. Like, they're the same model as the angel wings, but they're black, and they look very demonic, and I love them. Basically, they do the same flapping animation as as you've seen earlier, just flapping like this and occasionally gliding, and they do that cool thing when you land, flap like that. So those are, again, those are the evil wings. The next wing is, again, getting expensive. These are the fire wings. This is what it looks like when they're in your inventory, and they require blaze powder, so you will have to be able to go to the nether and find a fortress for these. But yeah, it's the same stuff and some blaze powder, and that will make you your fire wings. So when they're on the back, they look like this. They kind of look like the angel or evil wings, but the feathery part, I guess, is like fire. It looks like this when you fly. They do the same flapping animation, and they're really, really cool as well. So the next wings are these dragon wings. Now these look amazing, but they are very, very hard to get. They require 2 dragon's breath to make the dragon wings, which kind of makes sense, but you will just need the basic stuff that we already went over and seen, and 2 dragon's breath, so you're going to have to go to the end if you want these wings. But when you equip them, they look like this on your back, and then when we go into flight mode, they look really cool, especially because they kind of look like the bat wings, but they're red and gold, and that looks really cool. That's enough to tide me over to get the dragon wings. Oh, crashed. But yeah, these wings are super duper 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 cool. And then when you land, they look like that. Oh, I landed in a strange spot. Now I want to go over something else. As you see when I flew with those, that did a little bit of durability to them. And when your wings are almost dead, this fairy dust comes in handy. So I flew a bit with these angel wings, took a while to break, and I'm going to show you how to repair your wings. So you can just use any wing that's broken and put a bit of fairy dust on it, and they'll be as good as new. And that's really handy because fairy dust ore is as rare as coal, but for to mend elytras, you either need mending and you have to kill a bunch of mobs. Oh, sorry. Or you need to have phantom membranes, and that doesn't do as much as the fairy dust does. And I think these wings look so much cooler than any elytra I've ever seen. So I'd highly recommend getting this mod. It's basically just cheap elytra, but it looks so cool, and this is definitely one of my favorite mods It's just I don't know. It's amazing. And yeah, I will leave a link in the description to download this mod. And I hope to see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.